Right, let's hope it actually works this time. Anyways, yeah, Matt. What did we see last time? Well, I'll tell you what we saw last time. Tanzania kind of just exploded. These guys, they expanded but didn't explode. And then, these guys, they just lived. Like, they made colonies, and they also invaded the Baltic Union. Oh, Baltic League, sorry. Don't think we saw anything in Northern Africa. However, we did see Iberia make a little colony. Well, not a little colony. It's bigger than the Roman colony. But it's a it's a decent colony. Like it's big. I believe we saw something in the HC. I don't remember if we did though. Anyways, what are we gonna see next? Well, what? I didn't even click. Before I do anything, I do just want to show you what I made. Nautical claims. If you watched the What If Wixo Poland came to real life video, then I accidentally just showed this. But you'll probably like it. Because like I can now have like water wars. Like say these two wanted to go to a war and Poland was the first to attack. What the oh yeah, tolerance. Like I could have these guys like invade down and it's pretty sick in my opinion. I'm just gonna have to remember to actually update it, which is gonna be annoying, but yeah. Anyways, let's actually get on the video because there's quite a few things that I want to do. First of all, you see these islands? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, I swear. I meant to ungrade them. I didn't mean to sink them. Anyways, yeah, so those islands are now known about, as well as I feel like these islands should have been known about a while ago. They figure out about the Galapagos. Um, all right. Oh yeah, there hasn't actually been many like areas in the hate. They haven't like even discovered more. Yeah, like they discovered these areas as well as like more into Myanmar. Let's say this happened over the last like let's say the HCs exist for like 200 years. Well, the green HC nations existed for 200 years. Let's say they just figured out about all this because like I don't know. And these guys have also like the Europeans and Mesopotamians and Africans. They've also been exploring, and eventually they don't meet up, but they do both discover Sri Lanka. But yeah, then they do meet up, and it's like, excuse me, what the hell? And what do we do when we say what the hell? We make a country. I'm clicked on the wrong layer. We see the Indian Sri Lankan country get made. Ooh, I like this color more. Anyways, yeah, India just got made, and it's like a hybrid between like the European and Chinese areas. So yeah, that's gonna be very painful because like they got war in your blood, laddie. Anyways, mm, more expansion, and you know, I'm just gonna like pause and like just show what the expansions look like for the past like they haven't done much expansion. Well, I just haven't shown much expansion. Anyways, I'm gonna pause and like make some more like explorations. One moment, I am done. So, what does it look like? A lot. Yeah, like they know about the Pacific. I didn't do up here. Wait, no, I did, but like that's not a lot. That's better. Anyways, like they now like actually know about each other up here. Like, yeah, they know about all this. Also, I made nautical claims for India. Anyways, what yeah, we should probably start with this. First country is. It's gonna be the no, no, not the sorry, the Beneluxians, who are gonna be expanding into this coast. They begin like expanding along the like borders of their of their allies. I'm so confused. Why are you orange? Yeah, they begin expanding. Oh, I know exactly why they were orange. The claims. Anyways, they begin expanding out, eventually reaching their claim. I'm just gonna just. Eventually, they begin expanding along here, reaching Libya. And then eventually, because I'm feeling a bit lazy, bing, what? Bing, bang, no, bang, 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 bang. Yep, the biggest colony in the world, I think. I think it's bigger than the Siberian one, has just been made. So, yippee! Colonization is so fun when you do it with friends. I should probably stop talking. Anyways, next country. It's gonna be the red. Bang. Da-da-da-da. And unlike like everybody else who's like doing this peacefully, say there's like a native tribe here, they're murdering everyone there. Like it's not pretty. Like, hold on. Yeah, like, look. I'm going to be completely honest. They're like everyone who's native is probably completely dead. Like, just what? I clicked the erase. Oh, I see why. I don't think that they live. They would most definitely get like overrun by the red religion. Also, religion. I should probably have like touched on that. Not everyone's immediately being like, you should join our religion. They're like slowly introducing them to their religion. Not these guys though. These guys are genociding. Anyways, more, yeah, more. Eventually they reach like here. Eventually taking all here. Where is it? Here it is. And because I'm lazy, bang, 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 bap, boom, red. However, if you go onto the rankings, the French Empire isn't going to be first. Because, like, this colony is extremely unstable. And we see it break. I'm kidding, we don't see it break away. But, like, it is extremely unstable. Anyways, now, second to last colony, the Germans. Also, I don't know why I, like, made it look like this. This looks kind of ugly. Anyways, the Germans make a landing right here in. Don't actually know what modern country this is. I'm assuming it's like the DRC or Angola. Either way, it's in North Africa. Yeah, they begin expanding along the Polish claim, which the Polish are fine with. They also go along the French claim, which the French aren't happy about, but like, no one cares about the French. Except me, because a lot of my friends are French. Hello, French friends, if you're watching. Anyways, after a while, I'd say maybe like a year or two, like there's no countries. Just give me a moment. Sorry about that. I got interrupted. Anyways, we see the Germans just expand along like their like area here. However, alright, Control D. You notice that this area is a little bit under these guys. So they don't invade them. They don't do a good old this. They decide to make a deal. Is that a Spampton reference? What is the deal? Well, my friend, I don't have the right color. It is that they get all of this land. So essentially just all of what like they wanted. And in return for that, they will help them expand out by like giving them like money. And they do that. They are expanding like quite quick. Like they go up here and they go down south and like yeah. It's not like the biggest help, but like it does help them a bit. So they are grateful, like they are happy about it. And now one last colonial power remains. The English. The good old English. I'm kidding, we suck. The English are horrible. It's horrible being English. Just take it from me, I am English. If you want to be English, then shut up. No, you don't. Anyways, the good old English. What are they gonna do? Bang! Sorry. Well, I'm glad that you asked, because first of all, no one really like lives in like the Sahara, so first of all, bang, bang. You know, I might just like draw in this just for like simplicity's sake. Like this doesn't mean that they have all of it yet, but like just like for simplicity. So first area is the Sahara. I'm not even gonna color that in because that's gonna be very easy. Second area is here. It, it's gonna be like easy to get like the not very populated areas, but like obviously there's like Ethiopia, and then there's also Djibouti. So how are they going to take them? Well, I'm glad that you asked, because ooh, I'm gonna love this. Get tricked. Yeah, they just decided to sell over it because like they don't want to go to war with the British. No, the English. The English are just gonna murder them like this. I might have just picked the exact same color as these guys. Yep, somehow got the exact same hex code. In that case, I'm gonna have to change these guys' color. And I'm gonna change it to this. Actually, no, that's still kind of similar. So I'm gonna change it to this, but a bit lighter. That'll do. Okay, now we have the new. Now I'm saying image of it's Oman or Yemen. I always get Yemen and Oman confused. Anyways, these guys. Oh, these guys. This is gonna be different because they don't have any other land that they can run off to. They're getting invaded. the English army just begins like just marching in, and ooh, I am gonna love this. Yeah. Yeah, the English army begins like just well, not really murdering, but like they begin like killing the armies of well, like guess like the like medieval army, no, the medieval navy of Ethiopia, eventually making like just like encircling them. Eventually, all of this falls over to them, and just because I don't want to do it in B3, bang. Like this is all British Ocean now. And eventually, we go back to this. We see multiple landings get made by major cities. This one takes two, and then like just the whole eastern section of here falls over. No, the southwestern area. Eventually, all of it gets encircled, and eventually, these guys don't like die. They don't like die. They just end up surrendering, and we see a peace treaty that will look like this, where we see like most of Ethiopia get like annexed except these few provinces. Also, I haven't done provinces in a lot of like. Look, there's no provinces in Africa. Oh, I stand corrected. Twice. But like, yeah, I need to do a lot of provinces. It's quite embarrassing. Yeah. Anyways, one last thing I want to do before I end this video, so let me just get rid of these. And that. You might be wondering, oh, Annie, what is that thing that you want to do? You see over here, you see the Danish. So you see them, and you notice how they are right about here. You might notice this, and you might be wondering, Annie, what it? Oh, you're doing that, aren't you? Yeah, they walk into this territory, eventually taking it for themselves. But not just that. They begin marching up because there's an area that really, 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 really wants independence. Wait, hey, I get to fix this now. They eventually take this and as well as Copenhagen, and not just that. Well, guess what, my friend? You have been. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, they're here now. And you know what that means? I feel like someone in Ireland just said fish. But yeah, the the Copenhagenish Ians are here. I don't know what to call them. It's Copenhagen, and that's about it, I guess. Yeah, Copenhagen. And then eventually, just these guys decide to surrender, and we see a treaty which will look like this, with the Danish getting pushed off another province, as well as the Germans actually gaining the whole province, as well as the Danish gaining this island. And I'm going to end the video here because I have some food and I kind of want to eat it because I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, so, yeah, ooh, 19 minutes, 18 seconds, World War II, baby.